Keynote, Awakening to Your Life's Purpose. A bridge between strategy and soul. Good morning, fellow leaders, seekers, and architects of the future. I stand before you not simply to deliver a model, but to invite you into a movement. A movement of awakening where leadership is no longer defined by what we control, but by what we cultivate. In 2022, I published Purposeful Leadership, Leadership Excellence with Awareness and Purpose, a Quantum Leap. That work planted a flag for a different kind of leadership where awareness wasn't a luxury, but a leadership necessity. Since then, through reflection, action, and dialogue, most recently across a 6-part podcast series on the principles of purposeful leadership, this philosophy has grown in depth, nuance, and power. And now, we arrive here. Awakening to your life's purpose is not a cerebral exercise. It's a spiritual initiation. An act of remembering. And it begins with the recognition that we lead with two purposes, not one. There is an inner purpose, the primary one. Concerned not with achievement, but with being. With presence, consciousness, and a deep alignment to our essence. And there is an outer purpose, concerned with doing. With the roles we play, the decisions we make, the service we render. They are inseparable. Heads and tails of the same coin. Inhale and exhale of a single breath. To speak of one without the other is to fragment wholeness. Your inner purpose is shared with all humanity because humanity, in this moment, is being called not just to grow, but to awaken. To lead from stillness, not reaction. From clarity, not control. This is spiritual leadership. And without inner alignment, outer achievement becomes noise. Yes, we can achieve much without this alignment. We can build empires through effort, strategy, or even cunning. But joy, serenity, and grace? They remain out of reach until we awaken. Why? Because outer purpose alone is relative, unstable, impermanent. It clings to circumstance. It depends on future goals. If parenting gives you purpose, what happens when your children grow? If success means making it, then it is only meaningful if others fail too. That is not purpose. That is comparison. And comparison is the thief of fulfillment. Here is the truth: you cannot become successful. You can only be successful. Success is not a destination, it is a present moment infused with being. It's not the goals we chase but the consciousness from which we chase them that defines our leadership legacy. And so, we turn to Dharma. In spiritual leadership, Dharma brings form to this awakening. It illuminates our triadic path. Samanya Dharma, our universal moral soil: truthfulness, compassion, integrity. Swadharma, our unique inner compass, our sacred calling and essence. Karma, our outer expression, how purpose moves into service and impact. These are not metaphors. They are maps. When Samanya Dharma guides our ethics, when Swadharma anchors our being, and karma flows through conscious action, leadership becomes luminous. Organizations become sanctuaries of purpose. Culture becomes the carrier of clarity. Awakening, then, is not just personal. It is collective. Your inner purpose is not just about your path, it is about how your path lights the way for others. In every moment, leadership asks, will you lead from reaction, or reflection? Will you seek control, or choose coherence? Will you pursue goals, or inhabit the present with grace? This keynote is more than a message. It is an invocation. May your leadership awaken not just minds, but hearts. May your decisions arise not just from metrics, but meaning. May your culture be not just efficient but soulful. And may your life be not merely successful but sacred. Thank you.